the next person on the lab gonna get and then you just like, I'm cool. Look over.
Yeah. I'm not gonna get in trouble.
It's cool. He got the Holy Ghost, y'all.
I'm not gonna get in trouble.
Got the holy hands.
I'm gonna be straight.
It's your eyes. It's your eyes. Because if I look over and I'm trying to hold the laugh and then it's like, no. Yeah.
But to go back to it, I do feel like it's gonna take a long while, baby, because I do feel like a lot of shit is being forced on us.
Yeah. Well, this is where we got to look at ourselves as being problematic versus being pragmatic, I guess.
Because a lot of shit that we've learned was forced on us. It's just a matter of us having to unlearn it.
So it's unlearning bad information, accepting new information. But the problem with that is these are all flawed human philosophies. We just have more research, and then we're being forced to learn the new research until we have further data to say, oh, no, we messed that up. And when it comes to like these huge classifications of things and labels on people, like, oh, they just hyper, turns into person may not have been challenged enough, or a person had problems at home, so they're acting out at school or whatever. That's where education meets the ignorance. But you get into the aftermath of now we have more research on trans communities, mixed families, same-sex parents, the development of the child, and we have a lot more developments. So we have more data. And then you have people being more honest about things that have happened to them. So now the behaviors and things that we label things, it has a lot more clarity. Whereas at first it was just blindly throwing stuff at a board. But doctors only, the humanistic side of things, where doctors are just human beings that have done research, but they just speak with more confidence than a person that has done research. That doesn't make them right.
That's true.
And I'm saying as a black man that doesn't necessarily trust all doctors, because you have certain situations where people will go to a doctor for help. They may have started out with the right intentions, and then they've turned into okay, you're no longer Delicia, you're patient number 3 this morning. I get more kickbacks if I give you this pill, so I'm gonna push this in front of your face and stuff like that. That's where we kind of, as consumers, and then also looking at other human beings, and when you're looking at money, that's where you start losing trust in people. And I learned that lesson early with my mom having so many foster care kids, and watching them get different foster care kids were getting forced on medication. And I wasn't educated enough to say, I don't think they need that then. But when I got older, and you find out from different states and different studies that certain groups of people is basically getting experimented on because they're custody of the state. And now you have a lot of kids that walk around that were maybe depressed, come from a broken home, become property of the state, custody of the state, and now they're sterile because they've been forced to take these medications for some X amount of years. And that's where, the distrust for doctors and professionals come from.
Damn shit on that.
On a lighter note, so we will wrap up on this one. Any family legends? Like they don't. Go ahead. What's your family legend? Because I got one I thought about because I was thinking about my nephew. Because my nephew always would make me tell stories when we had like a new group of friends. Everybody trading war stories. Like, oh, you got a crazy uncle? No, tell him about the crazy uncle.
Yeah.
Like we got those. So go ahead.
I love my family, so I'm going to.
You can modify names or leave them out. Sometimes it's hard because the name actually kind of tells the story too.
It needs to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. Mine like that too.
The story, it makes it.
Ooh, I just found out how I can change my name in my story. Okay.
But no, I'm gonna go on a.
It could be friend of the family.
I'm just gonna go on a lighter note. I'm not gonna choose that one because I'm trying to actually do something with that relationship. So
she's trying to get a second plate at Thanksgiving. That's all.
I'm trying to be a better person. No, like I think we were talking about it, but no, the family mechanic. Whenever something go wrong with my cars, 2 of them actually, they'll say you could just go to blah 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 blah. Go look at it, but it always would be rigged though. Like it was never done professionally.
Well, that'll get you to the end of the month. That'll get you on.
Yeah,
That'll get
like
you back
awesome,
there. Did they have that voice?
One
Did
of
they
them
have,
does.
yeah.
The other one don't say shit. So like, if I'm like, "What's wrong?" They're like, "So is it fixed now? What did you have to do?" You good? Okay, thanks.
Has the ability to speak, just doesn't speak.
Yes.
That's funny. That's funny.
Neither one of them are trustworthy because the other one has that voice. And now I have to drive all the way to Griffin.
Oh, that's a good little drive.
And I am terrified. No disrespect, but I'm terrified.
Oh, Georgia's still Georgia. Like
Griffin.
everybody outside of Georgia think Georgia is Atlanta, but people that like in the greater Atlanta
Griffin
area.
far as fuck.
I know, but it's still backwoods Georgia, and it's like Atlanta is diversified and stuff like that, but backwoods out there, because I drive out there with a lot. So I said drives. I'm so damn country.
I can't say that.
That sounds like something they say out there. Drives.
They do some country ass shit out there. I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah.
This family in particular, like,
yeah.
Do you know what civilization is?
And that's kind of what I kind of teetered away from when I left the country and moved to the city.
No judgment, but like, bro, come on, y'all don't gotta do that no more.
Yeah, but sometimes, how would you know if you don't know? Yeah. And then sometimes it's just rejection of like.
I'm just here to get my car fixed. Y'all do what y'all want to do. Keep the chickens.
Well, they're gonna get you back home, girl. I'm gonna get you back home. But just taking it in about 30 minutes, about 35. That get you about 35, 45 minutes. Don't drive over for the 45, about 55 miles per hour. 55 miles per hour. That's gonna, you'll be in trouble. It's gonna start shaking. You pull that motherfucker outside the road. Something like that.
I will never see you again, but thank you, sir.
Bet you gonna get home and give him his $25 and a pack of beers.
Cigarettes.
Newport Short, box of soft pack.
King? I don't know which one it is.
That's the longer one.
I
don't smoke. So I don't smoke. I mean, soft pack is just more so.
Or Camel Blue.
That's the black person alternative, because Newports are like Sprite for black people. I never had a cigarette either. I smoked my mom's cigarette. Oh, I'm so glad she didn't beat my ass. But I called myself I was like in 1st grade. So I was like, I took a hit off a cigarette. I have no idea why I did this. I took a hit off a cigarette, broke it, light up another one. Like I'm trying to find the golden goose or something. I was young. I was 7.5.
Okay.
Call back.
You're funny.
So I have my moments. So that was my only experience smoking, but I don't, other than that, that's not my life.
I tried a Black and Mild one time when I was trying to rebel against my mama. A Black and Mild. Ew.
I thought you were about to say that after you smoke.
It was a plastic tip. It wasn't even, I wanted the wood tip of wine because it smelled good, like how it smells.
I do low key like the way Black and Mild smell, but then like hookah became a thing, and like I don't even do hookah. But
I don't do hookah either.
Yeah, I tried to do hookah. I did hookah like 3 times, right? And have you ever smoked with somebody that don't smoke and then they get this like that real cough and then like they can't hold it because like you cough up your cuteness?
Yeah, kind of like a person who smoked weed and then they try to go smoke hookah. No.
Oh my God! So like I said, I don't smoke, and I'm thinking this is my ignorance. There's weed smoke, there's cigarette smoke, and then there's hookah smoke, and it all hit your lung different. So you
can't inhale it the same.
Right. So the previous night, let's say we went out on Friday. Me and Shorty, we tried a flavor, and I think it was a change of flavor that got me.
Hookah?
Yeah. So we changed. I had one flavor we stuck with. I forgot because this is a minute ago. But first time we did a flavor, that I was cool. It's like, that's cool. I don't really see why everybody make this a thing. Like it elevate the party to another level. It's just y'all just do something.
Just make my chest and my head hurt. But
that's what I've gathered, but I don't internalize things the way other people do, so I try to acknowledge that other people just have fun and don't try to step on everybody else's good time. I try to do that. I'm not necessarily always capable, but anyway. So that was the first night. Second night, we got another hookah, and then we got multiple flavors, trying to diversify and stuff. Right. Mm-hmm. Went to the first one. This tastes like if you could smoke ice cubes and gum.
Oh, you had grape mint?
It was something minty. It was cool. And then
blue mint is really good when I used to smoke it. It was very like open, like Vicks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you smoked the Vicks or the vapor rub. Mm-hmm. Okay. So whatever the second one was.
2011. I hate hookah.
The second one I hit it, and then it was like, and you like when you in a club or like a lounge, you don't want to be that guy.
Please play some trap music real quick so you can be choking.
But it was like the music was loud, but it's like how everybody ain't packed in the house yet,
and they waiting on you to. Never mind.
Gonna revisit that, but it's like. It's not enough human beings in the place now, so you can still hear things in conversations.
Yeah.
So it was that time, and it was like, if I cough, everybody gonna look at me like, and this was well before COVID, and I'm like, but I couldn't hold it, cause it. And then another thing too, when a man's trying to be cool in front of a woman, and I'm like, it's cool.
Fuck, oh yeah, I'm just like I coughed on this mic earlier.
I was there.
On everything.
Yeah, I was me. And then I looked at her, she looked at me. And what's bad when you have an embarrassing moment in front of a person and you try like, I almost lost it. And I'm talking like Doc Rivers. Yeah, that was cool. I don't think that's the flavor for me though. That's everything I do. It's not on Blake. It's not on Blake.
You better be glad I know who the fuck you talking about.
That's what makes you dope though, because if anybody else it'll be like, who the fuck is Doc, and why is he talking like that?
Doc.
Yeah,
you have to. Well, you don't have to. I'm lying.
No, because I mean that also makes it work like with your personality because you're so diversified in information. Like this is where I can just get that joke off. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'm sitting there doing it like, yeah, that's cool. All right, yeah, I think I'm good on that flavor.
I'll be coughing.
You trying to dance? You trying to dance? She looked like, yeah, I ain't gonna be able to do it with you. No, I'm cool.
Do you remember how you smoked it? But like, if you were smoking some rosy shit, that I don't even know. I didn't make that as an option.
I don't smoke anything, so whatever hits my mouth is virgin lungs associated with it. And the only reason I did it because I had a girl with me, and that's where this is where I get like certain reminders. Like when I do something that's outside my character, I get these reminders. Like this is why I walk on the side of the road that I walk on. Because every single time I get a reminder of like why I don't do something or somebody reinforces why I don't deal with certain people associating with certain things, it's like that right there. That embarrassment is a cool story now. I'm glad I got a cool story, but we only get so many mistakes before you can't just like, oh, that's a cool story. And that's very minimal, but that's also a thing with my personal philosophy. Every time I get off my square, I have a story associated with like
it's
that. It's
cool now though, so you don't have to smoke in there. Like you'll get more of a cool story if you say, "Hey, I don't smoke." But they're like, "Really, you don't?" Like that'll be
That's my life though.
So back then, like maybe you couldn't. They'd probably thought you.
That was just like 2 years ago. About 2-3 years ago. Yeah. It's good. Yeah. I mean,
you
but
still could have said no.
Yeah, I could have. But I was trying. I mean, but sometimes sometimes you try something and then you like, oh, that's why I didn't try. There's more reinforcement of why I didn't do certain things. That's
I don't ever have to have hookah ever again in life.
Yeah, I'm cool. Did it make you have to use the bathroom? I heard it make you had to go to the bathroom.
Not for I don't remember that.
Okay.
I was smoking. Because then now they started to put like alcohol at the bottom instead of water, and then you have the fruit at the top instead of the.
See, I didn't know that
for the coal.
Oh, so that's why some people get diarrhea.
Yeah, like where the coal is, they'll have like where the tobacco goes. It's like a pineapple or some shit. Like they. And
and they be freaking and stuff like that, trying to make you cute and justify why they charge you $57
at the bottom or whatever the hell. Like, what are we doing, y'all? Like
smoking liquor. Yo, they don't care about my life.
And don't.
Family legend. Getting back to that. So I'm gonna have to modify this name for two. We're gonna call them 2 first names.
Okay.
That says a lot right there. When somebody got 2 first names, 2 last names, that kind of think about it.
I ain't have to. One
Okay.
person came to the mind.
All right, so we had this person that he would always assess the job, but always come with the same price, no matter the venue that he cleaned. So it started out this, as far as my knowledge goes. He started out like when one of the grandmothers was sick, and she needed somebody to like help keep up the house, and insert this guy, 2 first names, and he like. Yeah, he looking around assessing like.
I hate that fucking noise.
Yeah, it's old man noises, right?
It's old man noises.
Old man noises. He was good with old man noises. He just
I hate it.
It'd be about $65. You got to clean spots. You got to clean spots. You got to clean spots. Yeah, about $65. 2 bedrooms, bathroom, and you can clean out the attic. About $65. I'm so good at it, right?
Like nothing pisses me off more.
So there would be moments where like say you're trying to get the house presentable for a party, family function, or like maybe you don't want to clean up after the holiday or whatever, right? My sisters are famous for like somebody hosts Thanksgiving, somebody hosts Christmas, or vice versa.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah. So insert 2 first names. 5 bedrooms, upstairs, downstairs, all bathrooms. All right, you got Pine-Sol. You got some Pine-Sol. About $65.
It's the grunt in the fucking opening of the mouth.
Yo, it's fun being. It's fun impersonating an old person. It's just fun
Because
they
it's so
bothered.
accurate. Oh my goodness.
They're walking punchlines. So there's that one, and then I remember one time I was like, we trying to get the house clean for a lady, because I clean, but I like what I learned from listening to women. I straighten up. I don't clean, because it's like a difference between levels.
Okay.
Like people that clean is like what you talking about earlier, like washing baseboards with bleach and getting in like all the crevices and stuff like that. I'm like, as long as they don't smell like roaches in here, we good. We good. You walk in here barefooted. You walk in here barefoot.
Like roaches or nothing in here.
Right. Because my thing is like, if I don't see a mess and then it smells clean, like I think this I may be indicting myself, but that's kind of, I think a lot of men do that. If we don't smell or see dirt, we think it's clean. But what I've learned with living with women, like there's a deep cleaning process, and then there's like the clean process on a daily basis, and then there's like the upkeep. And there's difference. And I'm notoriously bad. I'm very like, this is how my life is. I'm very good at something, I'm very bad. And it comes in ways where basically where I'm at in the moment. Like with like doing all the shows from last week, I've done nothing but go to work and work on shows. Like I've fallen asleep waiting on editing processes. Like for real. Like I told you, I ain't go sleep yesterday. It's trying to do what we do.
I'm gonna make it do what it do, baby.
So 2 first names comes over to my place. Only is a 2 bedroom, but for the sake of the story, it's a 1 bedroom because there's only 1 bedroom being used. The other one's just an open room where I was anticipating my brother to come to live with me, but being a responsible dad, brother.
Right.
But so comes over. He's look. You got clean supplies? No, this ain't enough. You got to go to. No, I'm gonna give you a list. And about $75. Why it changed for me? And I gotta go pick up stuff. The thing about it, all right, now I would say this. Now, he was on drugs, and everybody knew he was on drugs.
Okay.
But he never stole anything. And when I say the reason why everybody in the family used him is because he was always prompt, didn't have any problems with anybody in the family. The most noise he made was when he was giving you the that's the most noise he would make, right? And the one thing that changed his rating, if we had to do Yelp reviews, is this right here. Like, okay, so the service itself is 5 stars, but he did one thing that kind of make you knock it down to 3.5. It's kind of like his signature. It's better than leaving a business card or like a sign on your yard, right? But
I know what you're about to say, but I'm not gonna go.
He would take a shit before he left, and before he left, and it's everybody shit stink. Nobody walks around and they shit don't stink. You know what I'm saying? But it's certain
what if you
people.
got poopery?
See, that's why men need women, because I didn't even know that was a thing until I knew it was a thing. Okay. But he would do this thing where he would clean the house spotless, inside, outside. He'll pressure wash it as he left. That's what he did, because he didn't have a card, and this was Wisconsin, so he got to ride a bus, got like a couple transfers, and get back where he's going. So I understand he got his bathroom. You worked shit out of him for $65. 75 for me, but
because you're special,
right?
Did the cleaning supplies make him use the?
I don't know.
They used to make my dog do that, so that's why I asked.
I don't know.
I
never thought about that.
Have to go shit.
I just know his calling, his signature, like his signature at the bottom of the portrait.
Always talking about shit.
I don't know. This is just 2 weeks. The last week
you're
was you.
Full of it.
That was actually what I said when I did the review on Kanye's Drink Champs. He pissed excellence and he's full of shit. That's me or you? It's you?
It's me.
Okay.
Farting in someone's mouth. I told you that was a request.
Oh, I thought you somebody on the phone. I'm like, what kind of...
Hold on, put me on speaker.
All right. So 2 first names would always take this massive, and it was like a very distinct smell. And it's like, it would make everything smell like it's unclean, but it's spotless. I'm talking about like you could eat off the floor spotless. But everybody, and then like, like some people don't talk about it, and then it comes out in conversation one time, and then like, oh, that happened to you? Oh, that happened to you? Oh, yeah. He do that. He do it to everybody. Oh, it's a thing.
Gotcha, bitch.
Right. And then like my nephew, like we went to school together, so when we can start telling stories about family legends and stuff like that, it was like, no, you got to tell a story, because he'd clean everything top to bottom, chimney, attic,
Not
garage.
Chimney.
I swear he would clean everything for $65. And I'm talking about clean.
Well, at least y'all can do is let him shit. That's the least.
No, nobody had a problem with him using the bathroom. It's just that he had a very distinct smell. Like when you can smell it when you close the door, and you can smell it in the living room, and he's back there. Like that's different. I'm sorry, it's different.
Duke Buddha.
But that was his calling card, and that's the legend of two. That's the legend of 2
He
names.
really had 2 first names.
Yeah, I can't say his names because he's dead now, and I respect his dad, and from just our respect for the family. Yeah. What's messed up is how I found out too. Cause then I felt bad because like I called him to clean the house up, and I had a social worker coming to visit like when I was taking care of my brother, and I just wanted it had the house look a little extra present, like clean the house like white people coming.
The whites.
The whites are coming. And then my sister, I'm like, oh, he died. I said, what? What happened? And then she told me, I was like, damn. Yeah.
Damn,
but yeah, that's the legend. That's the legend. 2 first names. I feel like we need to tell that story because we talked about a lot of heavy stuff earlier, and we need to transition out of it. You got any other things that you want to talk about?
Besides me being a bad bitch, no. I forgot we were recording.
You forgot?
I don't know. I just thought we were talking. I thought it was like a practice run. No.
So, Tom?
Hot shit. I mean, no, I don't have anything else to say.
Besides the baby and Danny Lay, did anything make you upset this week? Or getting to chap your ass, funny meme?
Humans upset me in general. No, what pissed me off this week is Instagram didn't let me like posts. So when they restricted me yesterday for whatever reason. And when I looked it up, it said that they think that I'm spam. Instagram didn't tell me this, but like when I went to do research, I could not like your picture. I couldn't comment on your picture. I couldn't accept anything. When I tried to do a message flash on my screen that said, try again later. Your account is temporarily disabled from certain actions until
Oh, okay. So what I've done researching and what I've been finding, like it's so hard to grow on Instagram now because they keep adjusting the algorithm.
They think I'm spam or a bot.
Yeah, but so here's the thing with that. If you have a certain number of actions in a certain amount of time, it will mark you as spam.
Yes, but that's the thing. I blame Kofi.
Who's Kofi? Okay, go ahead.
Some little chocolate man, honey. He be out here acting and stuff. That's all I did. I hopped on Instagram. I posted something yesterday, and then I liked his picture.
Okay.
And I literally scrolled up to like maybe a meme or something, and that's when it came up. So I associate this with him. He did this.
Nah, I don't even know this dude, but I feel the need to side with him just because the way men always get attacked by women and women come to their aid.
I can't even tell you what he was in a Doja Cat video. He was in the movie with Jada Pinkett and I think Queen Latifah.
Oh, you talking about the dude from Girls Trip?
Him, Jada Pickett's love interest.
Yeah.
A movie.
Yeah. I never knew his name. I just knew him as the flavor of the year. Like
he's the flavor of the year.
Yeah. But I mean, I can't even say that on some hate stuff
So
because he's been had a couple of years. That was a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I blame him.
No, so what happens is what I've seen with the research.
But it said I couldn't have more than it was like a ridiculous amount. Like you can't like more than 350 pictures a day.
It's not even, a day. That might be a thing, but it's like a certain amount of actions within an hour, like unfollows, and when I say actions, is comments, likes, follows, unfollows. All of that in the span of 1 hour. I think if it's over like 20 to 25, somewhere in that range, it'll give you that message.
And I get that, and I was like, okay, cool, whatever. It looks like spam, but I didn't do anything.
They missing the same like what we talked about. We both everybody gets flagged on TikTok
because I thought I was because I've been getting an influx of followers like all day, every day, like so many. I'm like, are these bots? And I thought that maybe they were thinking that. So I get mad and happy when I get new followers, and then I go look at the profile, and then or maybe somebody ass crack.
No, I'm used to that as a man now.
In the bio.
If you want to see these news, go to.
Oh no! Don't watch my story.
I haven't seen that. I like that voice though.
It's always like they'll comment, like they might comment under the pod and be like, "Oh no, I made a mistake and posted something on my story. I must delete immediately."
I've never seen that, but I like that voice.
I like stay in my stories.
Huh? Oh yeah.
Shit stay in my stories.
For real?
Bitch, I ain't trying to see no twist. I can look down for that.
You such a nigga with nice tits.
I really like them. Y'all don't do that. Like y'all don't get a mirror and be down there.
No, you know what we do? We slap our thigh.
If I had a meat, I swear I would do.
I swear that's like it's. I don't care. Like all right, so I heard. I was trying to find a thing that men do that women do, but it's like what we do specific to our genders. Mm-hmm. So I found this because I've heard a few women tell me this. Y'all break out into like some people do a happy dance when y'all get food.
I just started doing that.
Okay, and then some people y'all twerk like it kind of make y'all happy. Like y'all do y'all do a little turkling kick, little something. Like I ain't finna buzz it out, but it make you a little happy, right? Mm-hmm. So I know as a man, like when you fresh out the shower and like I'm good. It's like yo, happy. It's happy. I'm alive, baby. Yeah, that's that in the. I ain't gonna share that one.
The helicopter, y'all don't like the helicopter like when we do it.
Nah, it's funny. It's funny when y'all do it though. No, because
it just be like,
yo, who teaches y'all the appropriate amount of grip strength on wood? Because some of y'all be here, then some of y'all is like,
it's y'all whatever nigga before.
Really?
We don't fucking know if you don't say shit.
I had a girl try to grab my joint and break it like some celery sticks. Like, what is you doing? No, it's like you like that, don't you? No, I'm about to slap you. You such a kid.
I love doing this shit. All right, now go on.
Like, no.
Nothing else is happening.
No.
Good day.
No, you can't do that.
I just want to play with the PlayStation.
With the joystick?
Mm-hmm.
Joystick.
Shit. But yeah, that pissed me off. Instagram pissed me off this week because
that's funny.
I don't want to be looked at as like a hating asshole. Like I want to like your picture. I could not like shit, and I'm damn sure not going back to do it. I don't remember.
No, nobody remembers that. I mean, that's the thing with social media. That was fam. I'm sorry. I get passionate. I kind of say that for whatever reason. But when you open up Instagram and then before it refreshes and you see somebody that you like or see a post that you like and then
that
you
pisses me off every day. I'm like, whose idea was that Instagram? I need to know whose brilliant idea was that to refresh my page? How do you know I didn't want to see that?
I'm right. It's
And
always
I know you
right
see my
before I hit the like.
eyeballs. I know you see my eyeballs looking
They
at
see
it.
everything. They see everything, and I don't like the new algorithms. I like randomness on my timeline.
I'm a fan of chronological order. I like when it like you posted it 3 minutes ago. I scroll and now I'm in 5 minutes, 7 minutes. Like I don't like.
Okay, I like that. I fuck with that.
I can see 3 minutes and then 2 days and then last week. I hate that.
They do that based on how much engagement they got on that. Because they calculate how it performed in the first 30 minutes to an hour. And if you got a certain amount of likes, it'll push it out to more people. So and that's why a lot of people do a lot of post and deletes where I didn't get enough likes in a certain amount of time, so they delete it, come back.
Really?
Yeah, that's why I was going to ask you last week when I felt like you were getting frustrated with me when I kept asking you questions about your posting method.
Oh no, I wasn't.
Yeah, because everybody has a method, like how their layout of their Instagrams and social medias. There's that's important. The times that they post. That's why I was saying, do you have a post time a schedule that you work off of?
Up until last week, I had a post time. Like I would not go outside of that post time for nothing, for whatever reason. If I missed it by 30 minutes, I gotta wait till the next time or the next day. Mm-hmm. But last week I was like, forget it. I posted what time, whenever time. I was not thinking about it, just to see what it would.
Did you notice the difference?
No, I need to go back to my times. 100% needs to go back to my times.
Yeah.
Like, fuck y'all. Fuck the algorithm. I am the algorithm. Post. Nothing.
Yeah.
Post and delete.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing until now.
Yeah, it's a thing. What's funny is like I saw some dudes saying that and I'm like, yo, y'all really take that shit that serious? And then once I started doing research on algorithms and how they the likes, the actions, the spam bots, how they show you a person's page. If you don't post frequently, even though it performs well, they will not post it because they want to influence people to post more and more frequently or use new features and all the other stuff that they update.
I am a product of that. I'm a victim of that. They're not putting my shit out there anymore. I'm a victim.
Because you got to do reels instead of posts or vice versa. And that kind of makes me feel weird too because like some of our bits or like our clips and stuff is we need the full 2 minutes to get all the jokes in. And then other parts are like, all right, I'm going to get 59 seconds of this. And it's like,
okay.
Yeah, it's kind of like that right there. And then it's like the nuance of like, all right, sometimes jokes take 30 seconds to get to the punchline. Then other things is like, you doing a funny dance and you can get that off in 8 seconds. And then, but the computer only understands this has 100 views and this one has 10 comments. Yeah. And that's all they see with numbers. And I actually had
do the comments outweigh the views?
I would like to think so. Me personally, I like comments more so than anything because everything we do is talk based. So if we can get people talking, I'm
saying like in regards to the algorithm, does it see that the comments being more important?
It
like,
waffles.
Will it push that more?
It waffles because there's so many bots.
It's so many.
It's the bots, and then people. It's kind of like it's goes back to the reason why we have laws as a community. You have people who have natural that operate under the golden rule, and then you have people that circumvent like the golden rules to manipulate things for them. Same thing with everything when it comes to social media and everything in life. You have people that say, okay, this is what we expect people to do, and then you have people that color outside the lines, and then you have absolute flagrant people.
I'm trying to color inside the hole, and they still be coming for me, bro.
It's because they keep reshifting. It's like every 3 to 6 months.
Yeah. How do you feel? Like, so if you go from posting not often and then you just pour the post out there, that would be a problem too. You'll be looked at spam because that's not your usual activity.
But it's also how much engagement you get as well. So, and that's where on some jealousy stuff, that's where like people that just don't have any substance, but they have a lot of people, if they push lust or they just stupidity or pranks, that's where they can get a lot of engagement just on that because computers don't understand if it's good engagement, bad engagement. They just see engagement.
Okay.
And I had a whole theory based on that, but I don't think I fleshed it out enough for me to present it as a topic. But on some conspiracy theories, like the robots have taken over on like some on some
because
Terminator.
we're letting them,
Yeah, because we
are promoting it. We are encouraging it. We want them to take over.
Yeah, so that was my thing, and I think what I was trying to flesh out was like everybody was always fearful, like all those movies from the 80s and 90s and stuff like that. They're talking about the robots are going to take over the artificial intelligence, where like no, the artificial intelligence has infiltrated our minds, and we behave according to now algorithms and how we get our dopamine and our positive reinforcements. Like, we never had to talk about what do you have a post schedule? Okay, how many likes do you get in a certain amount of time before you say, oh, I got to do this better, or I got to shove this, I got to worry about my layout. You remember, you remember people used to have like real dope photo splits where you take the 9 slots of the photos on a joint.
I was talking about that once.
That was dope.
What happened to that? I said, what happened to the real? Like, what happened to that?
Because
me liking your food. Like, what happened to that? And not you being a foodie.
That's funny.
Or your dog or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, because it comes back to engagement, how we've been, because we're getting trained by computers, and that's where the robot takeover has happened.
That motherfucker banned me yesterday. I'm finna swing on everybody.
You feel away, right? Like when I
Cause that shit fucking with my money, bro.
I know, that's what I'm saying. And you remember I posted the stuff with we were talking about Zach winning Homecoming Queen. So all those things, I legit tread lightly when I put certain captions up, and then I also know sometimes you know what certain people gonna say based on people that talk to you frequently, and you know how your friend group is.
Yeah.
I got some hood niggas, I fuck with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I post that and like, oh, hell, what the fuck? Like, and then you got that ain't right. And then you got the, okay, whatever's clever, like, then you know what I'm saying? You know your friend groups, you know who get, who get what, you know what I'm saying? And so I always put and then also with him being in high school, they're young. Now it's funny because we live in human beings are funny. We're funny people, and sometimes the punchline write itself. Keeping that in mind, I also put the disclaimer of there's no hate speech here, even though we make jokes. But at the same time, I want everybody else to understand that don't know the story, like they haven't looked it up like I have. Be mindful. These people are in high school. These are kids. And whether you agree, disagree, just do it respectfully and understand certain people have gone to Facebook jail and gotten banned and stuff like that.
Facebook has a jail now? I remember Twitter jail.
Yeah, it's a thing. If you say certain things, certain words, certain comments, I'm sorry, even certain words.
My sister said that on TikTok.
Yeah, the same thing too. That's why when I was the post about when you talking about the poops, and I had, instead of putting sex, I put sexy. I've been seeing people put that on TikTok. Or you take different letters, because all they do with the algorithm, what I've been learning with the research on people doing the shadow banning and actual flagging of people, certain words just pop up. They don't understand the context. It's just
yep. It does it to my
video,
comments.
video. Yep. If you say one word a couple of times, they review it and like flag it. If you know what I saw, if you hashtag dating in Atlanta, ban. It's on the ban list. It's on the shadow ban list.
Dating in Atlanta.
Yep.
How did you see the list? I put beat on somebody's comment. Like I said something about beating something.
Oh, you beat that, but you talking about makeup or something like that?
Yes, and then Instagram
they don't understand
messaged me and said my account is under review. It might get deleted.
Yeah. Because they don't understand slang. That's why I missed the old algorithm, but that's the effects of social justice warriors and the overly sensitive communities behind bullying. Now, it is a real thing that happens, that has claimed its victims with the psychological damage that happens online. But there's a nuance and there's a I don't know, you got to fix it, because now you're trying to get computers to do human jobs. And that's where it's becoming problematic for everybody, included. Or like you know how girls would like say a dude say something to a dude playfully, or God say something. Oh, we gonna fight when I see
that. Yes, that is that
flag.
Word. Flag on the way.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
I'm sick of it.
Under review. My homegirl, she had to get a new account because she's flagrant. No, I ain't gonna lie. She is flagrant.
TikTok or
Insta.
They Insta.
Huh? They deleted her. Like, it was like her another infraction. Or if you just having a conversation amongst blacks and you say the N-word in the comments, flag. unsportsmanlike conduct.
They said we got to protect our community. That's what they keep messaging me. And I'm like, what the hell did I say? When
Guidelines.
when
And
this
then
bitch in my story talking about some look at her story, her ass crack. Why we ain't flagging this motherfucker?
and that's where it kind of gets weird, right? Like we talking about TikTok and all that stuff, and they flag me for language. I'm like, I got this off your website. This is a repost off of somebody else, and it got like 100,000 likes and comments. And y'all got me when it's in the first, first 30 seconds. I'm like, what happened? What I did?
Okay, put cases on all you. Like what?
Yeah. It was like, what? Man, that escalated quickly. I'm like, what the hell happened to me, bro? And I'm like, yo, and then you kind of feel away because like we love social media. We don't like to feel left out, and then we get something there from an entertainment standpoint, sometimes education, and then just like fucking time killer. But even then, nobody likes to have something taken away from them. Mm-hmm. So people adjust. And sure. Going back to the post with when I had Zachary, one of my hood dudes, like he a hood dude, but he real big in cryptocurrency and stuff. Like he gave me some good advice too. But he posted that like, I'm want to say something, but I ain't gonna say nothing because I'm trying to do better. And what's funny is like, you know how like some people text, you can hear their voice. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's him. And I'm like, I feel you, bro. Just be respectful and say what you want to say. Just like learn. It's like everybody got to do their little homework and learn the words that like you say it is.
I didn't know dating in Atlanta was a thing.
I don't even know why it's a thing. And
How did you know that?
Because I always look at like, I'm always trying to figure out like, cause I remember.
I feel like I used that before.
I think we all have because we've all. I mean, you funny, so you make jokes and shit. And
you funny. Thanks.
This is the reason I keep calling you back. You stupid. But it's always changing because I remember the old algorithms, like when I wasn't even trying to actively promote social media, right. I could get followers like that because, just showcasing personality. I ain't have to showcase one thing. I post something positive. I post something funny. I post me working out, what I did, what I saw was funny. Y'all seen this? I'm gonna see this. This is my remix of that. And I remember, I'm still mad about this. I was like over a certain amount of followers, and I was dating a girl, and she got mad because she was just unhappy in life. And she told me I use social media too much. Instead of deactivate it, I deleted it. And now I can't gain the same number of followers organically like I used to. Okay. And what the new thing is now with the new algorithms, people are not encouraged to follow other people. It's getting people to follow you while not following them back is the new thing now.
I didn't even know that was the thing, but it is clearly.
It's a difference. It's like,
what if I don't want to follow you? Mm-hmm. So what if I really don't want to follow you?
No, it's a thing, but like when it first started, like people will follow each other back. This like common courtesy. Mm-hmm. But now it's like everybody's trying to emulate celebrities. Like you got 1.2 million followers, 1.2 followers, but you only follow 5 people. Mm-hmm. Like a lot of people are trying to emulate celebrity people that's on. So when I see somebody with
my follower count used to be pretty even until people just start following me out of nowhere.
Yeah, I mean, but that's different. I mean, but you got bad bitch privilege though. You got bad bitch privilege. That's a real thing online. I'm not saying it to make you feel bad, but you know what you look like. You know what you present. With that right there, that's 10K followers right there, and then the person that looks the way you do, you have because they got did we talk about the facial scan that they do on TikTok to decipher who's attractive?
What the hell?
You didn't see that story?
No.
I thought I sent you that. Yeah, it's a thing. A minute ago, I want to say that was like early this year or late last year. Some whistleblower came out and said something about like they found because certain people were growing or some people pop up on the For You page, and I think all the social medias have pretty adopted their own version of it because everybody just steal from each other. But if you have a certain face that they deem attractive, they push your stuff out more. So when I actually say bad bitch privilege, I'm not like saying on some hate shit.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
I just thought my personality was really great.
It is great to me. It's great to a lot of people. But you have personality on top of looks too.
I don't want to get hard at this anymore. You said it already. You had already talked about it. But I hate when people tell me to follow them back. It does not make me want to follow you back.
Well, see, that's
a pet peeve.
Well, that's another thing that happens with social media too. Like even I never used to be the person to tell people to tag somebody in the comments. But when you learn, when I do research and I look at other YouTubers and content creators, they give all these speeches and it's like,
if you're a content creator, yes,
okay,
I'll accept it.
Okay.
But you just a regular person with an Instagram, follow back? No, for what?
Oh, well,
just unfollow me. If you followed me for a follow, no.
Okay, now that right there, I understand.
Thing where this thing now that I have, I go through like every week and unfollow people that I deem not suitable for my mindset. Like if I don't want to see the content that you're promoting, I don't want to cloud my mind with it.
Mm-hmm. No, that is the thing with me too.
I erase them.
Yeah, me too. Me too. And even more so now, that's why I'm upset with the algorithm. Because like if you like a couple things being supportive, or you like a couple things, just like, oh, that was funny, but that was like a very, you know what I'm saying, timely thing. Now the computers don't know the difference between like a good like or a comment or how it weighs in, or they just like, oh, you like ass? Bring in ass.
Yeah.
Bring in ass. You're like,
what's ass?
It's like, we got weight speed ass, we got trainer ass, we got these type of ass, we got all the ass you like.
Now it has a thing to where, did you notice that it will show you people that you're not following and you're not on the explore page? You could be on your regular feed, it'll have a celebrity or a random person, and it'll have like a little star or something if you like this type of content.
It's like you have to cultivate your likes the way you talking about cultivating like people you follow, because you don't want to see certain things. Like when I was talking about earlier, I miss the randomness. Like it's basketball season, football season. I miss seeing random football and basketball memes and like transactions, trades, and plays and stuff like that. Now, if you don't actively go in and search what you're looking for, it won't come to you. And that was also the part of like finding dope people that wasn't in your like core friend group or in your own bubble. And that's where we have all these antiquated groups of like, we find these echo chambers because we design it and then they give us more of what they think we want. And me, you always notice, I always say I like to go into rooms where people don't agree with me so I can get different I get the growth. But I'm like, damn, they stop making white people? Because I swear, I ain't think about it, but I'm like, damn, I know I got white friends. Huh? What'd you say?
You got white friends? I said, I had a comment I'm going to keep to myself.
Okay. Because I'm like, I know I got white friends. I ain't my list. We ain't delete me. I ain't delete them. Like, what the hell? I don't see them. And it's like,
yeah.
It's like if you like 5 more black people, they're gonna give you 10 more black people, and then they're gonna stop showing you white people. And same thing for I just naturally assume is that for both sides. And another hack for that is like log into whatever social media account, not using your username or not logged in as yourself to really get the experience. That's too much. Just give me everything and let me decide what I want. That's like going to a grocery store and say you can only go on aisle 1 and 3 based on your last 5 likes. I want to see what's in season. I ain't gonna buy them. I might look though. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. That's my rant.
Yeah, so social media pissed me off this week.
Both of us. It pisses me off weekly, but I'm gonna be back though.
Because they're trying to be great content creators.
I know,
they
right?
Don't want us to be great.
Trying.
Keep fighting. Fight.
Yeah, I'm gonna get me. I need to get me some white girls, some friends. Just to come show some ass cheeks. That really gets people moving.
I mean, you're a black guy. You can get in.
I don't want that lifestyle. I don't want it's like, all right, what you just said, it's true. It's true. But it's also like me. It's like what you said about you want a sugar daddy, but you don't want to give up no sugar. Yeah, I don't need that.
Yeah, I don't want to give up any sugar.
Yeah.
I barely want to talk to you.
That's why I can't be a hoe. Because you don't want to. All right, so body wants what body wants, but
5 people could fit in this shirt. I said 5 people could fit in my shirt. Body wants what body wants.
Body wants what body wants, but the same. See, the little happy twerks.
Like that.
Yeah. You feel a little happy now. She got a little dopamine and shit. Like my food coming. All right, I see this thing. I'm finna take this picture real quick. I don't like that angle. Hold on, don't touch it yet. Right, I've been out with too many women. Start flipping plates over.
Who?
I said I will. Girl, that's another thing. Well, we can save that because we're at the end. But women that take pictures on dates, like first dates.
I don't.
That's a thing for me, but that also goes with that dating website culture too, because that's another subculture within itself.
I would, but what if she's like if she's a content creator or something? I'll accept that.
Don't get your content off me. Is this a content date or is this a date date?
The man done said what he said now.
Yeah, because if that's what you doing,
she's using.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. What happens with that? I mean, I ain't gonna get into that because it's gonna be another 30 minutes. But yeah, body wants what body wants, but at the same time, like ethically, and spiritually, what type of energies I'm willing to exchange with people, and what type of, even with you, like deleting people that's always in the strip club or doing something stupid that's outside your like normal line of thinking. Like I don't need this in my subconscious or in my front conscious. I can't have people that ain't meant to be here be here.
Conversation. Me and my sister had a good conversation.
Oh, y'all had a good little crowd, huh? Y'all laughed and cried together?
Yes, we laughed and cried together.
I wish I had a brother like that. I ain't got no brothers like that.
That's my dog.
That's what's up.
My dog.
What's y'all age different, girl?
A year and a half.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope. Okay, so y'all right there in the pocket. You got anything to say before we wrap?
Nope. I am looking for a sugar daddy, no sugar. A lot of sugar daddies, you don't have to get them no sugar, is what I'm saying. Like, some people just really want to be nice. But you know where to find me.
I never knew.
This has been Live from the Living Room podcast. I am JAYRICH. This is Delicia. If you think we got it right, go to the comments, leave a like, leave a comment. Whatever you do down there, do it with love, and get them algorithms going, because it's like them likes like crack now. When they got a bad packing, you know what I'm saying? They need to re-up. But anyway, I've been watching The Wire. I'm sorry. I've been in the streets. Struggle real, bro. Like, I gotta get to. Anyway, if you think we got it wrong, go to the comments. Voice your displeasure, but do it respectfully. But say it with your chest. Either way, thank you for your time. Thank you for your energy. Let's do this again. Peace. Hair grease.
I keep my feelings locked up, but you're the only one that really got